sometimes, the most chilling stories don't begin with a scream. They begin with silence. A missing girl, an unanswered phone call, and a system that looked the other way. 14-year-old Emily Pike stepped into the night and vanished. No search party, no Amber Alert, no urgency. To those responsible for her safety, she wasn't a child in danger. She was just another runaway. But 2 weeks later, a trash bag found off a lonely Arizona highway told a very different story, one that would shake an entire nation and reveal a horrifying truth about how we treat the most vulnerable among us. What really happened to Emily Pike? Who took her? And why is no one behind bars? This isn't just a story about a disappearance. It's a story about silence, about justice, and the questions that still haunt the desert air. Because someone knows the truth, and they've stayed quiet long enough. If you believe stories like this deserve to be told, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're about to uncover the chilling final days of Emily Pike. But the most terrifying part? We still don't know who's hiding in plain sight. At 7:45 p.m., Emily Pike walked out of the Sacred Journey group home, where she'd been placed by tribal social services. She didn't take anything with her. No suitcase, no phone, no plan. To the adults supervising her, this wasn't a crisis. Emily had run away before, 3 times. Each time, she came back. So when she left that night, they didn't sound the alarm. They filed a missing person report and marked her as a non-endangered juvenile runaway. No Amber Alert, no press conference, no call to her mother, just another child in the wind. But Emily wasn't just a statistic. She was a daughter, a sister, a member of the San Carlos Apache tribe. And someone's worst nightmare was only just beginning. Emily's mother didn't find out her daughter was missing until a week later. 7 days. That's how long it took for someone to pick up the phone and tell her. By then, any trail was cold, any clue scattered, and any chance of immediate rescue gone, she would later say. If I had known the night she left, I would have driven through the night. I would have searched every alley, every mile of desert. She was just a baby. But it was too late. While the system debated if Emily's case was urgent, her mother sat in silence, wondering where her child was, wondering if she was scared, wondering if she was alive. The difference between a missing child and a runaway is more than just a label. A missing child triggers alerts, press briefings, and police coordination. A runaway? They often fall through the cracks. Emily's case revealed just how dangerous that distinction can be. She was 14. She had no known destination, and she left from a facility entrusted with her care. But none of that was enough to qualify her disappearance as suspicious, not in the eyes of the law. As tribal leaders would later say, if she had been white, if she had lived in Scottsdale, would they have waited a week to call her mother? The system had failed Emily, and the cost of that failure would soon become unbearably clear. A driver pulled off Highway 60 near Globe. Something didn't look right. Trash bags in a place where they shouldn't be. Inside the bags were human remains. The body was dismembered, hands missing, legs severed. Her face showed signs of blunt force trauma. It took time, but eventually the DNA matched. Emily Pike had been found. What was once a missing person case became a homicide. What was once seen as a teenage rebellion revealed itself as something far more sinister. The girl who slipped into the night hadn't run away. She had been hunted, harmed, and discarded. And someone had done it with the confidence they wouldn't be caught. The discovery of Emily's remains changed everything. Now there was pressure. There were press conferences. The FBI got involved. The Bureau of Indian Affairs, Gila County, Mesa Police, A task force was created. 3 persons of interest were quietly interviewed, but there were no arrests, no suspect names released, no motive offered to the public, just one undeniable fact. Someone out there had killed Emily, and they were still free. Her name didn't fade. It rose, from whispers to headlines, from grief to outrage. Across Arizona and beyond, candlelight vigils lit the streets. Posters appeared on walls and windows. Her face, young, bright, and full of life, became a haunting symbol of how often Indigenous girls are overlooked until it's too late. But Emily's story wouldn't be ignored. Not this time. Tribal leaders demanded justice. Protesters stood outside the state capitol with signs that read her name. And across every microphone and news camera, one question echoed louder than any other. Why didn't you look for her? In the middle of it all, Emily's aunt received a phone call. The kind that twists your stomach before you even answer. Her voice cracked through the line, heavy with disbelief and fury.
At this time, who is responsible, but I do know they mess with the wrong people. We are not going to be quiet. We want justice, and we're not going to be quiet until we get it.
In May 2025, Arizona passed House Bill 2281. They called it Emily's Law. It created the turquoise alert system, designed specifically to respond when Indigenous people go missing under suspicious circumstances. It was a victory, a meaningful one, but a painful one, too, because it came too late for Emily, and because laws don't bring back the lost. They only try to protect the next child from being ignored. To this day, no one has been arrested for the murder of Emily Pike. Her mother still waits by the phone. Her tribe continues to pray for answers. And the public? Once again, they're left with silence, the kind that feels deliberate. There are whispers, hints of suspects, fleeting rumors about motive and opportunity, but nothing official, nothing confirmed. Just a cold case wrapped in red tape and a desert that keeps its secrets buried deep. In a plea for justice, the FBI and the San Carlos Apache tribe have each offered $75,000, totaling $150,000 for anyone who can provide information that leads to an arrest and conviction. That reward still stands, but so does the silence. And somewhere out there, the person who knows what happened to Emily is still free. They've kept that truth hidden through press conferences, vigils, and breaking headlines. They've watched her story unfold from the shadows. And every day they stay quiet, justice drifts further from reach. Did Emily cry out in her final moments? Did someone see her leave that night and look the other way? Or worse, did they help cover it up? One truth remains. The person who ended Emily's life is still out there. And until they're found, this case isn't just unsolved. It's unfinished. Because justice doesn't begin when someone disappears. It begins when someone speaks.